Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhoneCaptain.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at 10 apps for your new iPhone 6. This is not a app review for each of these, only a way for me to let you know that you need to check these apps out. The first two we're going to be looking at are keyboard apps, and they are, the first one is called Swifsky, and it has an icon which looks like this one here on the screen, right up here at the top. Second one over, and if we go into our notes app here, I'll show you a little bit about what it looks like. So we'll go ahead and start this one here. I should have probably started with that one, but we'll start with Swifsky. This is what it looks like. It has a very nice appeal to it. The overall look of it's very nice, and it just has a lot of cool features. And if you want to know more about the features, you can also come in here and open it up here, and it'll tell you how to install it, all that kind of jazz. But I have a video here that went into a little bit of detail about that earlier, so you might want to check that out too. Another awesome keyboard app is called Fleksy, and that's it right here. And Fleksy, what this one does, it has a built-in tutorial right on the screen here that you see. And you simply swipe left to delete, swipe right for a space, swipe down to change the suggestion, you swipe up twice to add or remove original words. So let's go in here and let me show you what Fleksy looks like. So if we go back in here to our now we hold down on the little world globe here and choose Fleksy, and it has a black overall look to it too. But what it was we're talking about, if you swipe to the right, see, it gives you a space and a period. If you swipe to the left, it deletes. So that way, if you're typing, then it makes it simple. If you want to just swipe to the left or swipe to the right, you can change the actual word that pops up at the top. Let me show you these again. See those words there? So if you swipe up twice or swipe down, you can change that to the word above it. You saw that it changed it I2. I swiped down twice to do that. It sounds complicated, but it's very easy to do, guys. That's the two keyboard apps I'm going to share with you today. The next one is called AfterLight, and this is a camera or photograph app, and it just does an amazing job allowing you to customize, or not customize, but just spruce up your photograph. So we'll choose this one here of my truck, and we'll choose to use this one. And now you see down here across the bottom, you have all these different options that you can change, all these different things in here. Your contrast, and it has little sliders you can choose, and then you can change saturation if you don't like something in the saturation. Exposure, I mean, that's a big one there. I know I've taken a lot of cool photographs that turned out a little bit too dark. And you can just change the shadows if you want to add or take more away. You got those, and you got fade if you want to fade it in or fade it out. There's just so much you can do. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a 99-cent app, as well as the Fleksy app, and the Swifsky is free right now, so you might want to grab it while you can. Since we're talking about photography apps, Photoshop Touch is one that you just cannot beat. It's $4.99. I know it's a little pricey, but it does an amazing job, guys. You can pretty much do anything on this that you can do in the Photoshop on the PC or Mac. So I mean, it just you know, once you learn how to use it, you just simply add your layers over here, and you got all your different brushes as well as your little selection tools. That's going to be your main thing, your scribble and your magic wand, and all that's going to be things you use a whole lot. Up here you have different effects you can add, all different types of things. If you want to, you know, make it black and white, you can increase and decrease the brightness just by these sliders. It's amazing. Check it out. The next one is going to be EverNote. Now, EverNote allows you to add widget up here. So we haven't talked about that yet. The widget is this thing you see right here, and you can open up new text, your camera, photos, reminders, list, everything just by sliding your notification center down like I just did. And the way you can customize these is tap the edit right here, and you see now I have the EverNote widget up here at the top. I also have Dropbox as well, so that's a widget too, so you definitely want to check it out. It has iOS 8 features as well, and that's it right here. It shows the last 5 files that were updated in your notification center, as well as Dayone. And Dayone, guys, is an awesome app. Here's Dayone, and it comes with its own widget that you can install in your notification center, and it will actually remind you to write every day, week, month, however you want it to do. And you can even set to open your entries with your Touch ID, which makes this even better. So if you go here to the Dayone, see it's asking for my Touch ID, and I can open it up just by tapping the little Touch ID down here at the bottom of the screen. Let's see if I can get it to open. Phone in an awkward position. There it went. It took it that time. So as you see, I had it set to unlock with the Touch ID, and it does work. The next one is called VSCO Cam, and this is just an amazing camera app, guys. You can do, and I mean, you can even create little journals here and do all sorts of different things inside this app, as well as customize your photographs that you take. Definitely one you want to have in your camera photography arsenal, I guess you should say. Another awesome app that you can use for your passwords, and I've had a lot of people asking me which app do I use for passwords. I use 1Password, the app 1Password, and we'll see if we can get in here to it. And you see now I'm in, but if you come down here to your settings and go up to security, right here you can see I have the Touch ID enabled, and I've even got it to quick unlock after, let's turn it to 15 minutes and see maybe if that helps. So now I also have it set to lock on exit, so it should be asking me for my Touch ID every time, and that time you see it did. So now whenever I put my thumb up there, it's going to unlock. Just that easy. Very awesome way to protect your passwords, and you can log in to Facebook, Twitter, anything. You can save all of your passwords in that one application and just open up that browser inside there and use it. It's just a phenomenal way to get in. I got one game to share with you here today, and it's Modern Combat 5. And before we even start to play, I can assure you guys, I do not play this game. I just love its graphics, but I am going to start playing more. I have been playing Diablo 3 about every day now, and I've sort of got hooked on it. So I finished Diablo 3, so we'll go ahead and maybe get started on some of this Modern Combat stuff. Maybe I can join in with some of you guys that's so good out there. So guys, that's going to be about 10 awesome apps right there that I've shared with you. Be sure to thumbs up the video. It really helps it get seen a lot more. Share this with all your family and friends on Facebook and Twitter. That really helps me a lot. And keep coming back.